Healing crystals. The Beginner's Guide to Healing Crystals and Their Meanings and Uses includes types of healing crystals and their uses and how to clean, clear, charge, and activate your crystals. Written by Shawna Blood. Narrated by Tiana Hanson. Chapter 1. Introduction to Crystals. Crystals are a solid layer of minerals. They can form from the lava of volcanoes and many other solutions. When liquid rock cools, or from evaporation, or from pressure. This process is called crystallization. Only crystals that have no interference or mixing of different minerals will grow large, not to be confused with rocks. Rocks can contain many different minerals, while crystals are a purely formed single mineral. Even the simple evaporation of ocean water will lead to crystals. These are the crystals we know as salt. Certain minerals are quite plentiful, while others are quite rare. The rarer the mineral, the more valuable a crystal formed from it will be. The power of crystals. Crystals have been revered for their healing and protective properties since ancient times. Archaeologists have unearthed proof that the earliest of men used crystals, possibly for their spiritual or healing properties. It is because of the crystal's atomic makeup, along with its mineral composition, that it creates an electromagnetic force, which is believed to give the crystal healing properties of a spiritual and physical nature. Crystals are created by earth and nature, both of which have a strong connection to spirituality in several belief systems. The electromagnetic properties of a crystal will vary and is dependent on its color, shape, mineral composition, and its own individual atomic movement. Its thickness, the amount of light that can pass through it or be displaced by it, will also play a role in its healing abilities. There is some documented proof that the earliest of man used crystals in a multitude of ways. They were worn during rituals, crushed into powders, and made into medicines for healing, and carried as part of ceremonies. The knowledge of which crystals are best suited for which healing purposes has been passed down for centuries. Couple that with the increasing interest in natural healing, and it has made them quite popular to this day. Crystals can be obtained in 3 different forms. One popular form is polished and set in jewelry of some sort, or just polished smooth and left on their own. They can be worn or carried in a pocket, or sewn into clothing. They are touched or stroked during meditation or rituals for healing. Another form is the rough, unpolished crystal left totally in its natural state after having been mined from rocks. It is thought that rough crystals in their natural state contain the strongest power. Regardless of their form, all crystals are made up of tiny atoms in constant motion, which creates energy. Just as people are affected by their actions and their environment, so are the crystals we choose. The crystals both take in and emit energy, and are affected by those who use them. When you touch a crystal, it is affected by you, by your state of mind and mood, just as you are affected by the energy the crystal emits. Crystals are also affected by light and color, both the light they absorb and the light that passes through them. The color of a crystal will have an effect on the energy of a human, which can cause a change to that energy. When used correctly, this can bring a person into harmony with their environment. This is called crystal therapy and is just one category of alternative medicine. Using crystals to bring oneself into balance and harmony with the spiritual and environmental factors helps to relieve stress and promote health. The theory being that many illnesses, whether mental or physical, are caused by being out of balance with one's spiritual and physical being. Using crystals can alleviate this. Chapter 2. Types of crystals and their uses. Agate. Color. Comes in a vast array of colors. Use. For healing the mind. This crystal is one of the oldest good luck stones. It aids in obtaining better physical and emotional balance, promotes consciousness, builds self-confidence, and offers prosperity and protection to children. Agate helps us with patience, offers awareness to any situation. Fertility, avoids miscarriages, and eases discomfort throughout pregnancy. Agate is also a cooling stone used for the liver, stomach, spleen, colon, and kidneys. It is also obtained for sustaining blood sugar.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?